What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Elliott Delp and today I'm going to be doing a review of this PSA 6.5 Grendel Upper. Alright, so let's get right into this review. So, like I said before the intro rolled, we are going to be doing a review of this PSA 6.5 Grendel Upper. Alright, so this upper is from Palmetto State Armory. I have done little to nothing to it. It's pretty much a build, really, except for I didn't really assemble the upper. I just went and bought the upper. But this is my hunting build now instead of the Creedmoor, if you're following the channel. And I kind of wanted to bring you guys my first impressions with the rifle, how it performed, pretty much straight out of the box, what you can expect from it. I don't have a lot of bullets through this, and I'm just telling you right now I don't. I've had the upper for about a month now, and have shot probably 50 bullets through it. In terms of 6.5 Grendels, that's a house payment. So, yeah. And if you notice the laptop right here in the water, I have the complete specs pulled up just to let you guys know, like, exactly, so I don't miss anything, I don't mess anything up when I'm telling you guys the specs of it and my opinion of the upper. Okay, so to go over the whole build, this has starting from the front and working my way back, this has an eBay special 6.5 Creedmoor muzzle brake. I think I paid 20 bucks for it, next to nothing, right? Moving down, we have the PSA upper. So what this is an 18-inch stainless steel 6.5 Grendel 1 and 8 twist barrel. Pretty sweet barrel. I love the stainless steel stuff. Working our way back, we have this really nice rail. Has the slits in the top and the Picatinny rail on the top. I guess they cut the slits for weight. Which is nice, and then you have the M-LARK pieces on the side and the QD mount right there. Inside the rail you have your gas block. This is an adjustable gas block. I think it's 6 positions. It just says low profile adjustable gas block. So I know the 308s are 6 positions. I'm not really sure about this one, so don't quote me on that. Down here I have a cheap Amazon tripod. On top of this I have the Vortex Crossfire mounted on it. This was on my other Grendel, which now has the ATN, and so yeah. And then going back into it, which you can't see, I guess muzzle flash the camera, or you still can't see it, so I guess it doesn't matter. We have the 6.5 Grendel bolt. Both the upper is made of 7075 T6 aluminum, and the bolt is 9310 steel shot peened, gas key hardened to USG. I'm just reading the list off, but it's the standard stuff, stuff you come to expect. The lower is an Anderson lower, and then everything, well, okay, I was about to say everything's mil spec after that, but it's not. The trigger does have JP Enterprises trigger springs in it. Fun fact, I have had some problems with the trigger springs in my Radical Firearms 223 Wild. I not had really good luck with it. They were light striking. Didn't have the problem here. When I went to PSA and bought this upper, I picked up extra trigger springs because I was worried, but I haven't had a problem with it out of the bullets I've shot. The Magpul grip is the rubberized grip, and my favorite grip. And then we have the traditional A2 stock, which this is my first rifle with the A2 stock, and I'm very fond of it. I think it is a sweet looking thing, and really you can't go wrong. So how much did I pay for the upper? The upper was, I'm pretty sure it's 450 bucks. Went there one Saturday, it was $480, and then came back the next Saturday and it was $30 cheaper. So I guess I'm glad I waited. But the upper was 450 bucks. I remember not a month ago the uppers were 350 bucks. So shout out the Roni for upping the price on everything, but it is what it is, and everything else going on in the world is not helping it. So I was like, well, I want 2 of them. The end goal is to swap a 6mm barrel into one of these, either the DB or this one, and to have a 6.5 Grendel and a 6mm ARC advanced rifle cartridge. So yeah, in terms of reliability, I haven't had any problems with it. It shot well. It came gassed perfectly fine. I haven't touched the gas block, but I'm not running it suppressed or anything where it might be over gassed or under gassed or anything. It shoots fine. Haven't had any problems whatsoever in terms of that. Okay. Moving on to accuracy, it gets fairly decent accuracy. If I can remember off the top of my head, I shot groups with it. I used the Hornady SST, which is my preferred hunting round. I think pretty much it did the best with that. It was about a 1.5 inch group at 100 yards, which isn't horrible for a barrel that hasn't been truly broken in yet. I will shoot an updated video when the rifle gets completely broken in, but an 1.5 inches at 100 yards isn't horrible. Then we have the Hornady Black. It's spread out a little bit more with that one. That one, maybe I pulled on something, I'm not sure, but it was about a 2 inch-ish. And then I had the Wolf stuff, and it tightened in a little bit. I think it was about 1 3/4 inches or something around there. So this is an attack driver by any means, but like I said, it's not broken in. My DB15 took forever and a day to get broken in. Now I think it's an awesome shooter. So I think it's just time, really. But in terms of out of the box accuracy, it's pretty good, especially for being on the budget end of all these rifles, and not the most expensivest parts, you know. So you're getting your budget upper, and you have a budget built lower with just pieced together stuff, and you have a not very expensive scope. So I did actually have some problems with the optic. I don't know if it was probably user error, but oh well. But that was in terms of the accuracy. So in conclusion, would I buy it again? Absolutely. Like I said, I've shot a handful of times. I was able to ring steel off my bog tripod at 200 yards with it. Once I figured out the drop in here. When I zeroed it a little high at 100 to try to get a zero at 200, but it's not perfect. And I'm still working on it. Maybe I should just zeroed it dead on at 100, but I tried to zero it a little high, as you can see by the groups. But I was able to ring steel pretty consistently at 200 yards off of a hunting tripod. So take that for what you will, but I'm happy with it, and I think during deer season it'll work perfectly fine for what I need it to do. Maybe it'll turn into my coyote gun if I ever have the chance to get a suppressor. I do like the fact that it came with the adjustable gas block, which I think is a very good value, and I really like the barrel on it. Both of those really did it for me, and yeah. So I really think that about does it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something. I don't know how much you value my input on something I've shot 50 rounds through, but I've done a ton of rifles, and this one shoots really well. I look forward to testing it over time, breaking it in over time, but just at a first glance, it's done me very well, and I can say I'm pretty happy with it. I'm really looking forward to seeing how it performs during rifle season this year in Virginia. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. My only dislike about any of the PSA rifles that I've been able to get my hands on, you can't put anything around the gas block. No M-lock pieces can go around the gas block. They push into the gas block where the barrel gets bigger right at the gas block, and then you're kind of screwed. You can't do anything because it pushes the barrel up, and that kind of sucks. You don't want that. So maybe it's the rail system, but that PSA back there on the wall does the exact same thing. So you gotta mount the, if you're gonna do a bipod or a grip or something, you gotta mount that further back. You can't put it right up here next to the gas block. Alright. So with that being said, I think that about does it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to go hit the like and subscribe button. We really need to be supporting the 2A channels right now, especially if you found anything useful in the video. I'd love to hear about it. Go comment. Comment what you'd like to see me do, what you'd like to see me shoot, and what you'd like to see me review. I'd love to hear from you guys, and I try to respond to everybody, negative, positive, whatever it is. I love hearing. Excuse me. I love hearing from you guys. So go comment. And I think that about does it. I appreciate everybody for watching, and as always, take someone outdoors. I'll see y'all next time.